silver outlines on the street, every rhythm incomplete. We move like a current, soft and low, no need to hurry, let it flow. We move like a current, deep inside, under the quiet, open wide. Windows flicker, amber light, thoughts unfolding into night. Nothing calling, nothing loud, just the air around. Lines across the skyline, fading into blue. Nothing here to measure, nothing left to prove. Stay where the light is thin, where the night begins. Soft horizon lines, let it settle in. Stay where the air is wide, where the thoughts can glide. Soft horizon lines, open wide. Shadows move in silence over quiet streets. There's a space in the sound where the silence stays. Not a word too loud, not a chord that sways. In the blue between us, time is wide, nothing pulling harder, just the tide. Stay inside the moment, don't decide. Every line dissolves into softer light.
still in motion, slowly turning. No devotion, just learning. Shadows bending across the floor, never ending, nothing more. We are still in motion, even when we stand. Every quiet notion slips between our hands. Still in motion, soft and low. Let the rhythm gently flow.
Open after midnight, nothing pulling tight. Windows filled with low light, breathing in the night. Stay where the silence grows, slow as a river flows. Open after midnight, let it show. Stay where the current bends. breaking through, nothing unaware. In the wide awake blue, we remain. No resistance, no strain. In the wide awake blue, hold the line, every thought aligned in time. Quiet frequency running underneath every memory, soft beneath my feet. Tune into the low, let it overflow. Quiet frequency, let it grow. Tune into the slow, feel it in your soul. Quiet frequency, take control. Measured in the air, nothing out of place. Quiet frequency,
to divide. Shadows drift and rise, soft across the tide. Stay between open skies. Stay between open skies. Soft release, slow increase, inner peace. Fading into tone, drifting further on. Between open skies. Light turning slowly across the floor. Nothing is closing, nothing before. We move in circles wide, no need to hide. Slow turning light, stay inside. We move in circles wide, let it ride. Slow turning light, open wide. slow turning light. Slow turning light. After the quiet, there's a gentle tone. Nothing divided, nothing overthrown. Let the space expand, slow across your mind. After the quiet, everything aligned. Take your time. After the quiet, velvet tension in the air, soft suspension everywhere. Lines are bending out of frame, never ending, not the same. Oh, the velvet tension don't resolve. Let the color shift, slow revolve. Hold the velvet tension, stay away. Feel the quiet everywhere.
Amber over blue, eyes intertwine. Every shifting view, muzzling design. Amber over blue, nothing to undo. Let the tension move through you. Amber over blue, holding light between the shadows. Intertwine. Every shifting hue, measured in the giant. Ever over blue, tapped into a new. Let the tension move through you. Ever over blue, holding light between the shadows.
Suspended light between the lines, nothing tight, nothing binds, breathing under open sky, color shifting, passing by. Stay suspended, don't descend. Let the open never end. Stay suspended in between where the edges. Stay unseen. Quiet elevation, rising slow. No destination left to know. Every modulation softly bends. Gentle rotation never ends. Yeah. We rise in quiet elevation. No release, no hesitation, just increase.
quiet elevation. Quiet elevation.
Between the tides we remain, shifting lines without strain. Under quiet layered tones, no defiance, no sharp stones. Between the tides we align, every subtle change in line. Between the tides, hold the way, nothing lost, nothing saved. Between the tides, between the tides. Framed in blue, open lies, nothing new redefines. Edges fading out of view, softly trading life for hue. Framed in blue, we remain, shifting tone without strain. gentle friction in the air. Soft conviction everywhere. Lines colliding, slowly bend. Never hiding, never end. Feel the gentle friction, not too strong, just enough to move along. Feel the gentle friction, let it stay. Quiet spark along the way. Gentle friction. Open circuit, running wide. No closed surface left inside. Signals moving through the frame. Always proving not the same. Stay in the open circuit, let it run. No conclusion, just begun. Stay in the open circuit, hold the line. Every pulse in time. soft below, undenied. Lines aligning in the dark, slowly shining. Quiet spark, parallel glow, keep it near. No resistance, no fear. Parallel glow, hold it low. Let the rhythm overflow. Parallel glow. Infinite between lines unseen. Every space and between. Shifting layers, softly rise. Open players, open skies. In the infinite between, we align, not defined by design. In the infinite between, we remain, no refrain, just sustain.
across my soul. If we crash out, let it be on this endless humming artery. Headlights flare like distant warnings, oh, but we keep leaning on the morning. And if this is wrong, it still feels right to let this humming bloodstream guide our flight. Neon current pull me through, every sharp turn drags me back to you. Burning rubber, breathing fumes, we're alive inside this trembling room. Neon current, take control, let the white lines right across my soul. If we crash out, let it be on this endless humming artery. Shadows dancing on the windowsill. The engine hums a melody of grace, finding my soul in this high-speed chase. White lines blurring to a silver thread, old doubts fading in the rearview red. Every exit is a life I knew, passing by as the sky turns blue. I'm alive in the high-speed chase, heart on fire. Stain on a crumpled map, all the should have beens folded in my lap. Radio whispers like it knows my past, every broken promise flying by so fast. Green sign flashes says turn around, but my hands stay steady, I don't slow down. Cause the road out there feels more like home than the four bare walls where I felt alone. Heart on fire while the night gets watching moments pass. Billboards blur and the sidewalks glow. Every passing shadow, something I won't know. Stories in the flicker, burn and fade away. Faces in the window, here and gone the same. Every little glimmer, signals in the rain. Stories in the flicker, calling out my name, my name, my name, my name. What if I turned back? What if I got out? Would the quiet crack? Would the silence shout? All these tiny lives crossing through my sight, falling into dark, blooming into light. Stories in the flicker, burn and fade away. Faces in the window, here and gone the same. Every little glimmer, signals in the rain. Stories in the flicker, calling out my name, my name, my name, my name. Calling out my name, my name. Concrete jungle in a constant flow, watching how the static starts to grow. Every movement is a chord in the key of the restless city and the ghost of me. Glass eyes blinking on the midnight tracks, phone screen glow on a face that cracks. I catch my shape in the subway door, then it flickers, then it's gone once more. I'm just a ghost of the restless city, sliding through smoke and satellite beams. All of these streets remember me, but only in fragments, only in dreams. I'm just a ghost of the restless city, mouth full of names I never speak. Lost in the rush, in the rush, in the rushing, too loud to hear my own heartbeat. Crosswalk choir in a nervous hum, sirens sing where the lost come undone. Coffee cups, crooked halo of steam, maps on my hands from the lives I dream. Billboard saints selling borrowed grace, raindrops, veins on the window pane fades. I leave my thoughts in the elevator air, doors slide shut like a silent prayer. I'm just a ghost of the restless city, sliding through smoke and satellite beams. All of these streets remember me, but only in fragments, only in dreams. I'm just a ghost of the restless city, mouth full of names I never speak. Lost in the rush, in the rush, in the rushing, too loud to hear my own heartbeat. If I stop, will I disappear? If I shout, would anybody hear? Standing still on a moving floor, I'm almost someone, almost more. Yeah. I'm just a ghost of the restless city. I'm just a ghost, a ghost. Yeah. I'm just a ghost of the restless city, sliding through smoke and satellite beams. All of these streets remember me, but only in fragments, only in dreams. I'm just a ghost of the restless city, mouth full of names I never speak. Lost in the rush, in the rush, in the rushing, too loud to hear my own heartbeat. Hey. I'm just a ghost. Hard to go. Hey. Knuckles on the guardrail, feet off the past. Breath on fire in the winter air. City buzzing small, way down there. Touching the stars with a crooked grin. Hoodie up, but I'm soaking it in. Headlights smearing the lazy lines. All their rush, none of it is mine. The skyway opens like a velvet song, soft and strong. It carries me along. All that weight in my chest, now it's gone. This is the place where I finally belong, where I finally belong. Yeah, I finally belong. Billboards fade into silhouettes, names and faces I haven't met. My phone keeps shaking in my hand. Leave it dark, let it understand. Up here every worry moves slow like breath on glass. When the windows fog I trace a heart, then I wipe it clean. Make some room for a bigger dream. Oh, the skyway opens like a velvet song, soft and strong. It carries me along. All that weight in my chest, now it's gone. This is the place where I finally belong, where I finally belong. Yeah, I finally belong. If I step forward, if I fall up, would the night catch me? Fill my cup, I'm not scared of the great unknown. I'm just tired of feeling alone. So the skyway opens like a velvet song, soft and strong. It carries me along. All that weight in my chest, now it's gone. This is the place where I finally belong, where I finally belong. Yeah, I finally belong. Feel the vibration under your feet. Heartbeat hiding in the cold asphalt sheet. It's a raw kind of magic, a rim in blue. The pulse of the concrete is calling for you. Dust on your cuffs, long day on your back. City breath hanging, sky turning black. You don't say much, but your shoulders know. Every crack in the road hums, let it go. Pulse of the concrete says you belong. You belong, you belong here. Every tight step you drag down the street turns into a song only you hear. When you think you're lost in the noise and the fumes, it's beating out your name in these worn out rooms. Pulse of the concrete says you belong here. Traffic light blinking like a tie-dye. Storefront glass full of half-price lies. Still there's a warmth in the winter air. Little off-key choir in the wheels and the wear. You lean on a wall, feel it tremble low. Stories in the brick only locals know. Underneath the grit and the peeling paint, there's a soft-spoken truth saying you ain't faint. Pulse of the concrete says you belong. You belong, you belong here. Every tired step you drag down this street turns into a song only you hear. When you think you're small in the shadow and smoke, it's spelling out your name in the lines it broke. Pulse of the Let the ground take the way you hold. Every scar in the stone, every faded white line is a map leading you back inside. Pulse of the concrete says you belong, you belong, you belong here. Every tired step you drag down this street turns into a song only you hear. When your faith runs thin and the days run long, this rough little road hums your hometown song. Pulse of the concrete says you belong here. Amber wires crossing through the dark, waiting for the moment, waiting for the spark. We're all connected in this golden frame. Different faces, but the rhythm's the same. Same pulse, same flame, caught inside this golden frame. You and I, wide awake, different stories, same heart. Hold on, say my name, echo in the golden frame. We fall, we fade, but the rhythm's the same. Tiny signals running through the night, silent little prayers, searching for a light. I can feel you humming under my skin. Every small distance pulling us in. Same pulse, same flame, caught inside this golden frame. You and I, wide awake, different stories. Say my break, hold on, say my name, echo in the golden frame. We fall, we fade, but the rhythm's the same. If I reach through the noise, will I find your voice? Hey, if I break from the frame, will you call my name? If we glitch, if we fade, will the rhythm remain? Same pulse, same flame, caught inside this golden frame. You and I, wide awake, different stories. Say my break, hold on, say my name, echo in the golden frame. We fall, we fade, but the rhythm's the same.
Shadow in the doorway, a ghost in the neon. The bar sign flickers, then it's gone. Mysteriously the night is still leaning on your name like a match that was never drawn. You left your coat on the back of my chair, lipstick on the rim, perfume in the air. I talk to your outline on these old brick walls.
flowing with the days we missed. Polaroids curling at the edges like a fist. Your scribbled confession on a torn receipt. I was here, I was real, folded under my feet. Your keys in a drawer that I can't open wide. Your mug on the counter, clock stuck on that night. I dance with your shadow in the kitchen light. Slow step, soft step to the edge of sight. Edge of sight, edge of sight, edge of sight. Outlines of a life lived in the shade, to the sound of a record that never will fade. You're burned in the grooves of every song I play. I reach through the static, but you slip away. Are you just a habit that my heart can't break, or a door I keep knocking that will never wake? If I switch off the lamp, will you finally rest, or bloom in the dark like a secret confess? Outlines of a life lived in the shade, to the sound of a record that never will fade. You're burned in the grooves of every song I play. I reach through the static, but you slip away. Shadow in the doorway, a ghost in the glow. I turn the record over, you still won't go. Ooh. Locked in the lane with the wind in my hair. White lines blur, but I stay right there, searching for a truth that was never there. Chasing ghosts in the rearview glare. Alone in the crowd at a breakneck pace. All these faces never leave a trace. Finding my peace in the empty space where the noise can't follow. I erase. So I drive, drive, eyes wide, heart racing, till the world falls off the edge of my map. I survive in the cracks I'm creating. Every mile that I lose, I get back. I'm locked in the lane, but I'm breaking away. I keep on, keep on. Anyway, overhead signs say I'm almost home, but the word feels strange, taste sold on my tongue. Radio low, thoughts turned up loud. Every quiet beat where I come undone. Exit lights glow like a fading day. Do I turn, do I stay, do I care? Hands on the wheel, breathe in the dark. I redraw my life like a highway spark. So I drive, eyes wide, heart racing, till the world falls off the edge of my map. I survive in the cracks I'm creating. Every mile that I lose, I get back. I'm locked in the lane, but I'm breaking away. I keep on, keep on. Anyway, if there's nothing to find, maybe that's what I find in the space between lines. I feel most alive. So I drive, eyes wide, heart racing. Let the old roads vanish in the glass. I survive in the cracks I'm creating. Every mile that I lose, I get back. I'm locked in the lane, but I'm breaking away. I keep on, keep on anyway. Binary sunsets and silicon dreams. Nothing is ever quite what it seems. Daylight fades into a glowing screen. I'm lost in the jazz of the bits in between. Cursor blinking like a cigarette tip. Soft numb hiding in the power strip. Ghosts of my tabs and the words unsent float in the static of my apartment. Jazz of the bits in between. Where I live, where I lean. Half awake, half machine. Jazz of the bits in between. Every click, every key plays a blue memory. Are you there on my stream? Or just jazz in the bits in between? Coffee rings on an old desk blotter. One more late run for lukewarm water. Yeah, your face flickers in the window cold. Frame rate failing as the feelings fall. I trace your laugh in the pixel grain. Hear echo in the window pane. Touch the glass like it might turn warm. Chasing a hand in a thunderstorm. Are we cold? Are we candlelight? Are we saved in the dead of night? If I power down, do you disappear or stay humming somewhere near? Somewhere near. Somewhere near. Jazz of the bits in between. Where we were, where we'll be. Half a lie, half belief. Jazz of the bits in between. Every bit, every scene writes a loose magazine of the lives we don't quite mean. Just jazz in the bits in between.
The edge of the world is a line of gold, suitcase of skies, and a heart to bold. Dust on the dash as the daylight bends. Every mile we pass rewrites how this ends. We're chasing the sun till the stars break through, right in the rhythm of a horizon so blue. Hands out the window, wide open view. If this is a dream, then I'll dream it with you. We're chasing the sun till the stars break through, right in the rhythm of a horizon so blue. Maps in the glove box, but we drive by, feel laughing at wrong turns, like they're part of the deal. Your head on my shoulder when the day runs thin. Even when it's over, I do it all again, all again. If the sky fades to gray, we'll keep glowing. Or every ending we find is an open line to another bright morning on the other side. We're chasing the sun till the stars break through, riding the rhythm of a horizon so blue. Hands out the window, wide open view. If this is a dream, then I'll dream it with you. We're chasing the sun till the stars break through, riding the rhythm of a horizon so blue.
Let the city wash over like a velvet stream, living the pulse of a midnight dream. It's a river of light, it's a constant flow, wherever the melody decides to go. Windows glow like quiet fires, taxi doors slam, street choir, coffee steam on a chipped glass rim. I breathe it in. Velvet street, carry me through this midnight dream, where I fade, where I bleed into everything. I just lean, let it lead. Velvet street, wherever the melody decides to go. To run, neon rain on the sidewalks hums. Your hand finds mine in the shadow crowd. We don't speak, but the silence is loud. Random names on a corner sign become my jokes. I borrow lines. We chase echoes down the avenue like the dark is daring us to move. Velvet street, carry me through this midnight dream, where I fade, where I bleed into everything. I just lean, let it lead. Velvet street,
in the dark, hunting the alleys for a runaway spark. Posters half torn, names on the glass, laughing like outlaws, breaking the past. The tempo is rising, the night is a cage, but we're writing the music on every page. If the sky won't open, we'll tear at the seam, turn every bruise into gasoline. The tempo is rising, we rattle the frame, every heartbeat spelling our name. Neon on cheekbones, rain in our hair, boot prints on crosswalk, ink in the air, trading our secrets for something to feel, screaming our stories till paper turns real. Oh yeah, the tempo is rising, the night is a cage, but we're writing the music on every page. If the sky won't open, we'll tear at the seam, turn every bruise into gasoline. The tempo is rising, we rattle the frame, every heartbeat spelling our name. If we're just shadows, let's burn in the frame. If this is nothing, let's call it by name. The tempo is rising, the night is a cage, but we're writing the music on every page. If the sky won't open, we'll tear at the seam, turn every bruise into gasoline. The tempo is rising, we rattle the frame, every heartbeat spelling our name, our name.
Every heartbeat sink to the crack, from the steel of the bridge to the edge of the dock. We're moving together, a million as one, a digital dance till the night is done. You and me in this digital dance, hands in the air like we're caught in a trance. Oh yeah, every step is a secret code, every glance is a bright green note. You and me, just a flick of a chance, but tonight we belong to the digital dance. Crosswalk blinging, holding our breath, street names blur, and we're laughing at death. Your face lit up by a borrowed glow. We're losing the time that we used to know. You and me in this digital dance, hands in the air like we Trapped in the grove of an amber light, bending away from the ghost of the night. Emotion is heavy, the feeling is sweet, as the soul of the sea rises up from the street. Ghost of the amber light, you keep pulling me back, pulling me back. Oh, I was made for the other, the dark, for the hopscotch in the truth, for the crack in my heart. Echoing on no pain, old tape playing in my tired brain. Every corner there's a photograph of a time that I had, of a love that I lost, that I never quite had. Ghost of the amber light, you keep pulling me down, pulling me back. Yeah, I was made for the hatch coating true, for the back in my heart. Ghost of the amber light, you keep calling my name in the cracks of the night. I could leave, but it never feels right, so I stay where the shadows turn right. Maybe I like it, this haunting, this half love, falling through yesterday's frame, just spelling your name in the scheme on a map. Ghost of the amber light, holding me back. I was made for the edge of the dark, for the hand-spoken truth. Ghost of the amber light, you keep calling my name in the cracks of the night. I could leave, but it never feels right, so I stay where the shadows turn Can you feel the friction? Can you feel the heat? The sound of the wind as it hits the beat. Velocity calling, no time to look back. We're leaving our shadows on the iron track. Breathe in my throat, everything loud, heart in my hands, lost in the crowd. White lines flicker, then they're gone. All that I know is to keep moving on, right? We don't turn around, burning past the border of this worn out town. Iron track, fire in our chest, racing every memory we never confessed. Iron track, nothing in between, just you and the surge and the speeding machine. Iron track, riding till it snaps, we're writing our names in the sparks and the cracks. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Eyes on the curved teeth and a grin, every sharp corner pulls you back in. Gravity begging us slow down, stay. We laugh in his face and we lean into the sway. Smoke in the air, steel on the skin. Every rough moment feels like a win. If this is the end, we were born to change. Let it be here in this blur of a blade. We don't turn around, burning past the border of this worn out town. On track, Fire in our chest, racing every memory we never confessed. Iron track, nothing in between, just you and the surge and the speeding machine. Iron track, ride until it snaps, we're writing our names in the sparks and the cracks.
Down the hollow where the steel meets soul, trying to find what the city stole. A pulse in the tunnel, a light in the gray. We're finding our own secret getaway. Secret getaway, where the noise can't aim us, where the world feels far, but your hands still save us in the dark. We draw a sky they can't take away. Secret getaway, where find it okay. Posters are peeling, but your laugh stays new. Neon is buzzing, but I look at you. We carve our initials in the rust and clay. Promise to come back when we lose our way. Secret getaway, where the noise can't aim us, where the world feels far, but your hands still save us in the dark. We draw a sky they can't take away. Secret getaway, we're finally okay. If the streets run red with siren light, meet me underneath the broken sun. We'll hold our breath till morning finds our secret hidden in plain sight. Secret getaway. Secret getaway, where the noise can't aim us, where the world feels far, but your hands still save us in the dark. We draw a sky they can't take away. Secret getaway, where find it okay.
to ignite the night, to set all the shadows and the fears to fly. melody burning, a fire in the cold, the brightest story that was ever told. I was walking in circles, late alone, echoes in alleys, a silent phone. Every dream I buried, every hope I sold, waiting for a hand that I could hold. Just one spark to ignite the night, watch the dark fall back from the edge of the light. Every doubt, every ghost in my mind, running like rain from a clear blue sky. Through like a match to fuse a small, soft flame in these worn out shoes. We trace new constellations on the kitchen floor, paper lantern prayers pinned to the door. Every never we were handed down, we fold into play, let them leave this town. If the night gets heavy, if the wind turns cold, ghost in my mind, running like rain from a clear blue sky. Just one word and the silence breaks. Just one heart that refuses to fade. From the embers of a soul untold, we rise in the brightest story ever told. Spark to ignite the night, watch the dark fall back from the edge of the light. Every doubt, every ghost in my mind, running like rain from a clear blue sky. Just one word and the silence breaks. Just one heart that refuses to fade. From the embers of a soul untold, rise in the brightest story ever told.
red signs slide out of view. Old bad habits fade with the moon. Rear view filled with the life I knew. Front windshield only holding you. Heartbeat ticking with the dash. Past and future both collapse. No destination, just the endless line. Lost in a groove that feels so divine. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I could ride this ride again and again. Just me and this endless line. If the road keeps rolling, let it take its time. If the map burns open, I still feel alive. If the night gets heavy, I still hear that chime, that low, low humming saying you're just fine. No destination, just the endless line. Lost in a groove that feels so divine. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I could ride this ride again and again. Just me and this endless line. Endless line. Endless line. Endless line. Endless line.
The circuit is closing, the lights fade down, but the music still echoes all over this town. Hands on the door, but our hearts stay glued to the sweat on the floor and the shattered mood. Every second hangs like a breath we never drew. If this is the ending, why does it feel brand new? One last beat before the morning view. Pulses forever, even after we're through. We say it's over, but we still move. The pulse is forever, and the night is through. The pulse is forever, forever in you. Your hair stuck in glitter, your phone at 3%. We laugh at the silence, just tasting the event. Streets almost empty, but my chest still pounds like the room still shaking to that endless sound. Every broken plane, every dream we almost knew, hanging in the air in the dark between us two. One last beat before the morning view. Pulse is forever, even after we're through. We say it's over, but we still move. The pulse is forever, the night is through. The pulse is forever, forever in you. Will we remember this when the days turn cruel, or feel that hidden kick under something